Hello, Spyro. I'm just off to the Tiki Lodge for some R&R.
I'm playing a game of hide-and-seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together, and I'll make you an honorary member.
Yo guys, Jarek the Gamer Dragon here. I'm going to be doing some Spyro 3 gameplay, and this is going to be one of the first missions you can do as Sergeant Byrd. Depending on the way you go through the game, it doesn't have to be the first. It could be the very last mission if you really wanted to. Basically, you just have to pay money fags to let this guy out, and then you can basically do his missions whenever you want to. And those birds infinitely respawn, by the way. That's one thing I didn't remember about this level, is the birds. And those birds will just kind of, if you run into them, they just kind of stun you, and then, boop, they're back. But yeah, if you run into them, they just kind of stun you, and I'm pretty sure that if you're holding a tiki head while they stun you, you drop it, but I'm not sure because I didn't give that a test, and I really didn't want to. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments. This is a pretty well-played game, and everybody remembers a lot about it. Lots of nostalgia when it comes to this game. Something else I wanted to say, the music in this level, I don't honestly remember it that well, but Jesus, fuck, it gets stuck in your head. Let me just share the pain a little bit. Okay, I waited a while because it's just the freaking horn in the background. That one loop won't leave your head, ever. Anyway, as I was saying about this level, I was kind of indifferent about it as a kid, or at least I remember being indifferent about it. I kind of never really wanted to do these levels because I just wanted to play as Spyro. But, you know, even now I'm kind of indifferent about it. I don't hate them, I don't like them, they're there, they're okay. The one real thing about this level I remember is that I got stuck for a very long time while trying to 100% complete the game. Because this is the first Spyro game I played, so I didn't understand that you had to basically 100% complete and collect everything before you could really move on to like the last few levels. So I basically went through the game collecting the bare minimum of what I needed. By the time I got to the end of the game, they were like, you need to collect all the eggs. And I was like, fuck, that's kind of annoying, and whatever, I'll go back and collect all the eggs. So I did that. Got all the eggs, and I figured, okay, I can beat the game now. Went to the very end of the game, and then they're like, nope, you need to collect all the gems, too. God damn it. That made me so mad as a kid. I remember that really, really well. Imagine how annoying it is to go through the whole game and then be told you have to go back and collect all the gems that you missed, and half of the gems in Spyro are, like, hidden really well in places you just wouldn't think to look. And back then, that doesn't sound like much of a problem now, because now we can just like go on YouTube and type in a walkthrough or something, and then you can, oh, hey, the gem's right there, and now, no problem, done. But back then, you didn't really have that access as much, and if you did, it was nowhere near as fast. Remember, shitty dial-up and all that. So, yeah, it was a little, a little annoying at that time. But that's why I remember it really well, because this is the very last egg I unlocked, is, at one point you have to shoot a certain part of the wall, and that wall will break apart, and an egg will be inside of it, and then you can collect the egg. Well, I shot the wall, and the wall just wouldn't want to break. I don't know if it was a glitch or something, but it just didn't seem to want to cooperate with me. But yeah, I left the level, I went back to the end, and it said I still had one egg I was missing. I kind of looked at the atlas and whatnot. Then I went back into this level and shot the wall, and it worked first try, so it was weird. That's something I really remember. I think it's the thing I remember most out of any of Spyro 3 is that wall that I, for some reason, couldn't shoot. Yeah, it was the last like egg I unlocked.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership in the lodge. Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
Alright, now, right here, I think yeah, there we go. Shoot open the wall right here. It worked first try for me this time, so I don't know if it was just a glitch, but, yeah, you just gotta break apart that wall and it has cracks in it. And it's somewhat obvious, but somewhat hidden thing showing you that, hey, you gotta shoot this wall here, but, for some reason it just didn't want to work for me. Yeah, that should be level complete on this little part of the stage. This is in the Tiki Torch level, which is, I think, like Magma Crater. Yeah, I think that's what the level is called. Can't remember. Whatever, it would probably be in the title. But there you go. That's some more Spyro 3 gameplay. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later.